welcome you here to this community celebration of Israel's 60th birthday. The Council General of the State of Israel for the New England sends you his greetings. It is wonderful to have you all gathered here today to celebrate Israel's 60th birthday. It is even more beautiful that New England's Christian and Jewish communities can come together in friendship and solidarity with the State of Israel.
So first I want to say that it's a pleasure and an honor for Eitz Chaim Synagogue to be able to be host for this event, together with Vision and together with all of you.
I would like to welcome you to our Interfaith campus, our Interfaith Labyrinth, and very, very soon you will see a new synagogue rising just north of the church building.
The story about the relationship between the United States and Israel goes back to the beginning. At that time, the whole foreign policy establishment in the United States, including General George Marshall, who was one of Harry Truman was one of his biggest fans. They all opposed recognition of Israel by the United States. And Harry Truman overruled all of them. And 11 minutes after Ben-Gurion issued his Declaration of Independence for the State of Israel, the United States became the first country to recognize the State of Israel. And
what I think is the most miraculous and amazing accomplishment is that a people separated from their homeland with no sovereignty for 2,000 years, going from persecution to inquisition to expulsion, was able to come together and create a functioning modern state that's really living up to the command to be a light unto the nations.
I'm very pleased to be here. It is beautiful to see so many people here today. I do want to give greetings from the Federation. It's amazing that for 2,000 years there was no Israel. There is an Israel now that's 60 years old, and we must continue to support it.
And it's an organization called Christians United for Israel, and that's exactly what we're all about. We're all about trying to educate Christians why they need to support Israel. We want to let Israel know that we love them, we appreciate all that they bring to us, and we're standing with them.
Just one word about the shofar, the ram's horn. It is always a call to action.
But right now, for this month, over 100 different groups throughout the world are doing, like we are doing today, walking for Israel.
Hi, my name is Kathleen Arcott, and I'm a member of Vision, Voice of Israel Initiative in New Hampshire. Why do you think it's important to stand with Israel?
Well, Israel supports very similar values to what the United States of America supports, and it is a country that's facing the challenges of the world right now up front, so it's important to stand on the front lines with Israel.
We should be supporting Israel because it's the only democracy in the Middle East, and it's really, their battles are really battles for the civilized Western world, and most people don't realize that.
God has supported Israel from the beginning. God has called Israel as his people, and he's protected his people in this nation forever.
In the era before there was that connection to Israel, before Israel was available, the anti-Semitism in the United States was quite extreme. And since Israel, it has not gone away, but it's a whole lot better, and it's a nice safety valve for us American Jews and for the Jews of the world.
We've just traveled from Ben-Gurion Airport, south of Tel Aviv, to Haifa, which is where we are now, which is approximately 60 miles in Israel. Haifa is the largest city in northern Israel and the third largest city in the country. And now we are going to continue our walk through Israel past Ben Gurion Airport, where we came from, and continuing to Eilat, the southern tip of Israel.
I understand you've been to Israel. You visited once.
Yes, my daughter Sarah spent a year there, going to school, her first year of college, and the best part of sending her was that I had to go visit her. So it was my first visit to Israel. It was indescribable, amazing.
We're going back April of '09, which I'm pretty excited about because it is really the most beautiful country in the world.
It was a phenomenal. Those 2 trips were amazing. Yeah, you don't come home the same. No. I cried coming up the ramp of the plane, not knowing why, and I realized I was leaving home.
We made it. Our walk has just taken us from Haifa in the north of Israel to Eilat in the south. In reality, this distance in Israel is barely 265 miles, which we could drive in less than 5 hours. Now, after we leave here, we're going to go back to where we began the walk, only we're going to arrive in Jerusalem.
You work with the organization Bridges for Peace. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do with Bridges?
Bridges has been in Israel for 30 plus years. They have the largest food bank that's in Jerusalem now. But the major thing is, by faith, they just opened another huge food bank in the north, the area that they know attack could very, very well come, and those people are not going to be able to survive.
How do you feel this type of event brings communities together?
Eitz Chaim really has a ongoing interest in supporting Israel, and we've had speakers and we've had programs, and we've involved the Shlicha and the Hebrew School, but we're not the only ones. And so to work together with Vision, to work together with other congregations in the state, really gives us a chance to really come and show ourselves in our full strength.